This is Katie Shell, and I am an intuitive healer and spiritual counselor. I'm also an aromatherapist, one of my primary modalities. Everything I do has to do with learning how to love ourselves and trust our bodies. So, really tuning in to what it is our bodies need, because our bodies are the gifts from Mother Earth, and they are what I think of as our roadmaps, as because the body exists only in this time and place, and it was given to us by the earth to help us facilitate our time here. So by tuning into the body, we are actually tuning into the Mother Earth herself, and so we always want to have that connection free flowing. And essential oils are one fabulous way to do that. So one of the questions I get a lot is, how do you choose? And of course, you can work with me. I do aromatherapy consultations. I do intuitive healing work. Lots of different ways. I teach a certification course. Lots of resources online, tons of resources as far as what is for what. And you'll see lists where there's 10, 20 different things for each symptom that you can have. So it comes back to intuition, and our connection with the Mother Earth, and our connection with our own bodies and our own body's needs, and bringing those two things together. So the best thing I find to do, and usually the first thing I do have people do when they first come to see me, is I have them just close their eyes and reach out and pick something. If there's a specific intention that you're looking for, right now the word stamina is in my head. I think that's partially because I have this elk drum here, and elk is about stamina, and it's something that I've been trying to attract more into my life, so I can keep that slow and steady pace to really build stuff. I'm astrologer too, so that's very Capricorn energy. So what I'm going to do is just kind of take a few breaths, connect with the Mother Earth. Having your feet flat on the ground helps. Breathing into the body, taking those slow, deep breaths, breathing that unconditional love of the Mother Earth up to the spine, feeling roots at the bottom of your feet, and exhaling, and just letting that exchange between you and the Mother Earth with your breath flow. So breathing in unconditional love, exhaling anything and we're just releasing everything. One of the things I do a lot of is I don't get really specific on what I'm releasing. It's just release everything, and the things that belong will come back. So you get into that space and you set your intention and request support from the Mother Earth and her gifts of the oils and the plant and tree kingdom to help me build more stamina. And then I just close my eyes and pick somebody. Rosemary. So I do a lot of videos on rosemary, so there isn't going to be any particularly, there's a whole video that I recently put out on rosemary. But the reason, so rosemary is about remembering our own paths, staying true to our own paths. It's also a flowering top, which is about wholeness. So it's about bringing together, connecting the whole body physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and bringing all of those things together. It's about it's about having all of our energy with us and releasing anything that doesn't belong to us. It's about it can be about releasing expectations about what we should or should not do. And so, because rosemary then keeps us on our path. So as I'm holding this and matching that intention of the stamina, well, this is about stamina comes from being very clear on your path and being clear on what it is you desire and what it is that you want to invite and what it is that you want to create. And so by being clear on your path, that will facilitate having more stamina. It's also really good for breath, and it reminds us to breathe. Rosemary is one I work with a lot So it doesn't surprise me that I chose her, or she chose me. I like to say she chose me. But just taking a moment to breathe her in, breathing her into the body, putting on the chest, because this is one for breath, is stamina. I would also put her on my legs because I want that energy to move through the whole body. And then it really brings it putting it on the head. Putting it on the head too. You can drop it down the back. There's all sorts of different places that you can put her. But just a huge part of this is trusting your instincts. And the more you work with essential oils, the more you work with the plant kingdom, the more they will speak to you, and the clearer the information will be and will come through. So trust the plants, trust yourself, trust your own instincts, and just go with it. And if you're not sure, if you know, obviously there's going to be some oils that you want to be a little bit more careful with, but you're not going to have those in your personal collection. And so then working with somebody else, they can advise you, well, yes, no, what does this mean? But trust, just take a leap of faith and trust your instincts, and trust that the Mother Earth will provide you with the correct support that you need for what you're asking for. So I hope this helps. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day.